Line it up, bitch.
So light it up, light it up, light it up, I'm not free.
Do it.
Hey, my chicken McNiglets. So I have with me today, yes, I do call them chicken McNiglets because they tasty as fuck. Have you met my chicken McNiglets?
I signed up for something.
You into it, don't lie. I'm like stroking her under the camera. You can't see her, but she likes it.
I do.
Let me introduce her properly. This is
Megan Tonjes.
Ta-da! She is one of the people that I really actually admire for many, many reasons.
Oh, thanks.
And to all the discussions that we've had and things that she and I feel very strongly about is the basis for today's Dear Damn Diary. Well, instead of it being me by myself talking about some shit that I, happened in my life personally, directly, we're going to talk about a topic that we feel very strongly about.
Yes, we're gonna talk about bullying.
We're gonna talk about bullying, y'all.
Specifically, how we need to talk about the definition of the word.
So, okay, I want to put a disclaimer before we start because in no way am I trying to minimize anyone's feelings where they're hurt or feeling demeaned or diminished in any way. That's not, I think, either of our intentions with this. But it's now become a very trendy word that people use to catch every and anything.
Yeah.
And I'm speaking from my perspective, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this as well. That's why you're here, girl. I'm black, in case you. No, it's not. It's not your screen that's broken. I'm actually black.
It's not a filter.
It's not a special filter. Yeah. So I'm black. I'm international. I'm plus size. I'm female. Falling into all of those groups often makes me somebody that's considered a minority, somebody that has encountered either overt or subtle forms of some kind of prejudice or even racism. In the comment section on Twitter, on Facebook, people do all sorts of stuff. People talk about how fat I am. People talk about how I should kill myself.
I get those comments.
So I do think bullying is a real thing. But
absolutely.
Would you like to pick up here, Megan?
Would I? I just personally feel, and again, personal feelings and everyone's feelings are completely valid here, but
not everybody. If you're wrong, you're wrong.
Well, yeah, you're wrong. Fuck you. Go for it. There are a lot of situations where there's conflict or there's different ideas or opinions about things, and you're expressing that, and then someone feels attacked in some way, and so they yell out bullying.
What would you define as bullying? Give me a definition according to the Megan Tonjes dictionary.
Oh, this is difficult. Probably very problematic definition. For me, I feel like bullying is a continued personal attack with an intent to demean and break down, mental, physical, all of the above.
For you, intent is important.
Intent is incredibly important.
Okay.
But I do think that your intent could not be to bully, but the impact of that
could be,
regardless of where that's coming from.
Right.
Obviously it's coming from a place of unhappiness in yourself. And
Clearly.
I feel like a lot of people that are bully too, because it's something that you learn almost. And
it becomes a learned behavior.
It becomes
or like a defense mechanism, I'm gonna attack before I'm attacked. I agree with you fundamentally with everything that you've said thus far. I'm just trying to come up with
it's hard to define it.
A really kind of quintessential definition for bullying.
I could look up bullying.
Look up bullying. Overusing a word, especially when it takes away the power of it.
Yeah.
It takes away the effectiveness of when you really recognize it, because I do think that there's not been a human being in the entire existence of the world who hasn't at some point encountered some kind of bully. Whether it's because he was the younger brother, whatever scenario you could
I didn't bully my younger brother, I just told him what the fuck was up. Bullying there's a few different definitions, but they all fall within the range of using strength or influence to intimidate someone, typically to force him or her to do what one wants, the use of force, threat, or coercion to abuse, intimidate, or aggressively dominate others. The behavior is often repeated and habitual. It's a little bit more open.
That's a little bit more open.
It's more of just focused, your energy is just focused on kind of dominating something.
But it talks about the difference in stature. I wanted to talk about this today for many reasons. One, because it's something I think both of us feel pretty passionate about, but for me, obviously because I'm a human being, I've experienced bullying, and I've probably bullied people as well.
Yeah. We all have, intentionally or not.
I'm gonna bully some of y'all in the comment section when y'all get to talking about it. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna see somebody gonna screen cap that shit and say Shauna said she gonna bully. God damn it.
See, that's a gif on Tumblr right now.
Right now. Let's just get back to to the topic because you're trying to bully me right now, and I'm not gonna let you do it.
Hey, be careful with that word. What you talking about?
No, but in all seriousness, people have called me out on behaviors that I've done, things I've done in videos, things I've said in real life, things I've said on Twitter, and use that as a basis for saying certain things about me and my character. And I'm not gonna bring up who they are if you don't know who they are, and if you do know, you don't need to put it in the comment section either. The reason I bring that up is because the intent, to go back to your definition, I don't think was malicious, but I do think sometimes people abuse the confines of trying to enlighten others.
Okay.
And it can be misconstrued as bullying.
I think it's super layered.
It's like a cake,
It's subjective, it's layered, it's all of
It's
the
like
above.
a good tasty cake.
So like, I understand both sides of it, because I've had people come at me for things that I was like, I just made a joke or I did something, and the intent and the impact completely different. And then on the other hand of it, I also know it's like, when you see behavior that's, you feel is just like, it hurts you. Like, you're just like, you almost take it so personally because you're like, this fucking is ruining everything, and you feel like you need to call it out and bring attention to it.
Right.
And it can be very hard to, within all that passion and emotion and not seeing eye to eye on things, not let it become incredibly emotional and very like passion filled. It's tricky on both ends to call out behaviors and to also feel free to say the things you want without people taking it in a certain way that you don't mean it.
I don't normally get this serious on the channel,
No.
but it's something I really feel strongly about. So I'd love to know a couple of things in the comment section. One, what do you define as bullying? Using your own personal or anecdotal experiences, what really for you crosses that line of this is no longer you being constructively critical, it's you actually trying to bully me? Because for example, people who talk about people who are overweight will often say, well, I'm trying to help them, they're unhealthy. But at the same time, I kind of feel like you don't know anything about my health. You're not a medical professional, you've never met me, and you're using a perception of what my size is to make an assumption about who I am, how I live my life, whether or not I exercise, whether or not I eat. Is it really because you're concerned about my health?
It's not even making the assumption, it's making the assumption and connecting it to your worth as a person, and then deciding to publicly tell you that you're going to die, you're horrible, all these XYZ things, without any kind of knowledge, because everyone on the fucking internet has a degree, and apparently, like...
Well, they all have access to WebMD, so that's
they're all doctors on the internet, so everyone knows everything, and it's real dangerous when your feelings become more important than facts.
So I would love for you to give me a definition, a workable, usable definition. I mean, we read you one, Megan gave you hers, and it's a very difficult thing to pin down.
Yeah.
So nobody's wrong, so please go at it in the comment section in terms of really being as honest and as open as you can be. But really think about it before you put that. And the second thing that I wanted you to leave a comment about was sensitivity. Because maybe because I'm getting older now, I start to perceive a lot of this as people being overly sensitive.
Okay.
And I want to know, where are you getting your affirmation of your worth? Where's that coming from?
Have we been destroyed by time on this planet? Because
I'm
now
curious.
we're old and we have no passion left in us.
Girl, I ain't old. I still got a lot of juice in here.
We're all of 24.
Fucking cute, right? That's right.
You're gonna fall off this chair.
I'm gonna bust my ass in a second. Also, be sure to like this video, favorite it, share it, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And also be sure to leave suggestions for other types of Dare Damn Diary that you want to see. Okay? Because I'm a grown-up. Sometimes I want to talk about serious. Sometimes I'll make a video where I talk about Justin Bieber's big dick, like the one right here. But other times I want to talk about how small it probably is. Is that me bullying Justin Bieber? Maybe. You let me know in the comment section.
That's
bullying the shit out of it. Also, check out this chick's channel. We made a video together, and we're gonna do this more, right?
We are.
Yay! I'm a friend.
Alright.
I love y'all faces. Don't be bullied and don't bully.
Be nice. Be
Deuces.
Hey yo, Niglet. Hey yo, Niglet. Hey yo, Niglet. Subscribe.